Hi everybody, it's Danielle. Welcome back. And today I wanted to do another one of those top 5 favorite books and top 5 favorite movies with the same theme. However, instead of 5, I'm only going to do 4 of each because that's how many it came to. And the special theme today is zombies. So let's start with the books. The first book that I want to start with is, oh, this one has a sticker on it. Well, just never mind the sticker. But this is the second book in, I think it's a duology. I don't really know. There's only 2 books out. This one is Dearly Beloved. But the first one that you should read before this is Dearly Departed. And it's basically, it's based in the year like 2200, but like Victorian. I don't know. It's interesting. And the girl in the story, her parents die and she has to go live with, I believe it's, I can't remember if it's her aunt or her grandma. I want to say her aunt. And she's like really mean and bleh. So what ends up happening is she gets kidnapped by zombies and she actually falls in love with one of the zombies. I just really like this story. This again is the second one, but you should read the first one. It's called Dearly Departed, and then read this one, Dearly Beloved by Habel. The next book that I have, and I don't have the actual copy of the first book, which is called Warm Bodies, which is by Marion. However, this is a novella after you read Warm Bodies, and this is called The New Hunger. But you should read Warm Bodies first, a Warm Bodies novella. And this book, Warm Bodies, is about zombies. However, these zombies eat people's brains, and when they eat the person's brains, they kind of get like flashbacks of their life and build feelings up for people and that sort of thing that the person had whose brains they're eating. So these group of people are scavenging out in the world to find resources to bring back to their camp. And I should mention that all people, after the big like zombie apocalypse, oh my god, I can't say that word. After the zombie apocalypse happens, they live in stadiums, like sports stadiums. So there's a group out venturing from the sports stadium looking for resources, and they get attacked by a group of zombies. There's a boyfriend and girlfriend in this group, and the boyfriend's brains get eaten by a zombie named R, and he starts developing feelings for Julie, who was the human boy's girlfriend. So the zombie is gaining feelings from eating his brains, and he actually starts protecting Julie from the other zombies as opposed to trying to eat her brains. So I really like this. I would really suggest first reading the first one, Warm Bodies, and then reading this one, The New Hunger. And then there is the second book just came out called The Burning World, which I have not read yet, so I have to read that one. But good choices. The next one, well, the next book that I have is a series called Generation Dead, and it's by Danielle Waters. I don't have the books here with me, but I'll insert a picture. The covers are gorgeous, and they redid the hardcovers. The hardcovers were gorgeous, but then they redid the covers for the paperbacks, and those are gorgeous too. But basically how this series goes is there's high school students, and when they die, some select students are coming back to life. And the people in this town don't know how to deal with these teenagers who were once dead, who are coming back to life. And it starts this whole, I don't know, what would you call it? It starts this whole like movement, like how do you deal with these teens who are coming back to life? Like, are they going to be a threat to us? It's just a really neat series, and I would highly recommend it. And then the last one, now this one's a little bit different, but it's a comic, and this is the deluxe edition, so it has it has issues 1 through 11 in it, and I've only read issue 1, but I really liked it. It's called Revival by Tim Seeley, and it's basically in a small town, zombie outbreak starts to happen, and this cover is flippin' sweet. Look at this, and then look at the back. What? Kind of reminds you of Daryl, huh? From Walking Dead. And it's like a hardcover too, which is awesome. And I need to start reading this. I need to read more than just that one issue. But then it shows you, it's in the state of Wisconsin where the outbreak happens, and that red dot is where it begins. So super cool. I know there's 2 more. This is the first deluxe edition, but then there's a second one, and then there's a third one. But these bad boys are expensive, so I only have the first one right now. So those are my top 4 books, zombie themed books. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I'm always looking for new zombie books to read. And let's get started with the movies. So I did mention Warm Bodies as a book, which I suggest that you read the book first and then watch the movie. The movie is super good as well. It was made into a movie a few years ago. However, I don't know if they're going to continue, like if they're going to do another movie after the first one. I really don't know. But I really loved the movie. Warm Bodies, the movie. You should check it out. Again, it has the same premise where the zombie eats Julie's boyfriend's brains, and then he starts to have feelings for Julie, and he protects her from like other zombies and that sort of thing. The next one, actually the next 3, they're not movies, they're TV shows. The first one is obviously The Walking Dead. Like, come on, I have to mention that one. I think you should go and definitely watch that TV show. I remember the first time I watched that, like I watched a random episode on TV, the one where everyone is hiding underneath the cars on the highway, and all the zombies are like walking past them, not knowing that their humans are underneath the cars. And I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, I can't watch this. This is too scary. But then eventually I did start watching it, and it was really good. So I would definitely recommend The Walking Dead. It's your basic, there's a zombie apocalypse outbreak, and you're following a group of people who are trying to survive during that outbreak. The next TV show that I would recommend is iZombie. Now that is about obviously a zombie apocalypse. So if you get bitten by a zombie, you turn into one, but they're not like gross zombies. Your skin does turn pale, and your hair turns like white, and you crave human brains. But basically, other than that, you're pretty functional. And in this series, you follow the main character, Liv, who is a zombie, but she works in a medical examiner's office, so she has really easy access to brains, which is nice. So she helps the medical examiner with the corpses, and then after they're done examining it, she eats the brains of whoever they examined. And when she eats the brains, if someone was murdered or something bad happened, she kind of becomes that person, like has the same feelings as the person because of the brains that she's eaten. So she helps solve like crimes and that sort of thing. It's a really good series. I hate when I say all the time. But I would recommend iZombie. I really like it. And the next TV series, last one, I just started watching this one, and I think you have to have Netflix in order to watch it, so get it. It's called the Santa Clarita Diet. And it stars Drew Barrymore. I love her. And what happens is her and her husband are realtors, and one day while they're at doing their realtor thing and showing a house, she just throws up like a monstrous amount. It's crazy. And then there's like this little red ball that's left, and then she starts having cravings for like raw meat and that sort of thing, so she eats it, but the cravings get, I guess you could say, worse and worse, and she has cravings for human flesh. So then the story kind of just unfolds from there. It's really good. It's gross in some parts, but then it's really funny too, which I like. So it's kind of like gross, but a comedy. So I really would recommend the Santa Clarita Diet. I enjoyed that TV show. It just has one season out, but I'm sure there will be more. So that's it, you guys. Those are my zombie recommendations for TV shows / movies. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know if you have any recommendations for movies, or if you have any recommendations for books that are zombie related. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!